We have the Word. Pouring in the Word will flush out what's wrong. And I will say this to you, I learned years ago, quit trying to remove what's wrong, just pour in what's right and let it flush it out. It's not about getting rid. I got to get rid of this. I got to get rid of this. I got to get rid of this. Because when your heart is sincere and you want to please God, the devil will point to all the things in your life that aren't right and try to get you occupied with what you've got to get rid of. Right. You don't get rid of it by handling it. You don't get rid of it by handling it in your thought life and struggling with it in your own ability. You get rid of it by pouring in the water of the Word that washes out. I was telling the students and the staff this example because I'm a dog lover. I like dogs, and the more the better type thing. And so at one time we had 5 dogs, and I don't now. I just have 3. I'm down a little bit. But I had 5, and I would go out, and at night their food and water bowl was under the garage light, and so you would go out there, and I'd fill up their water bowl and their food bowl, and there's all these moths hanging around that light at night. But when I would go out in the morning, all those moths that were down at the light are now in their water, floating, dead. I love my dogs, but I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that. I'm not going to reach into their water and pick out a moth. What happens if you pick out a moth that's dead in the water? It crumbles and it becomes worse. It becomes multiplied, and you can't handle it anymore because it just disperses in all the water. That's what happens if you try to pick out what's wrong in your life. It gets worse that you're handling because you're handling it in your thought life, and you're handling, I got to get free. No, you don't got to get free. You are free. Pour in the free Word. I'm not picking out those things because, like I said, one wing will go here, one wing will go there, one body part will go over here, right? So what do? I just turn on the water hose and stand there and let the water wash it out. I don't care what's been troubling you. I don't care what's been harassing you, and it doesn't matter how long. Just because it's something you might have struggled with a long time, it has no more right to stay just because it's been there a length of time. Pour in the water of the Word. The Word works.